Hello, hello. Let's see, there's a little bit of a delay, so if it just so happens to not be working, then we won't know for 10 seconds. Dun, 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 dun. All right, cool. We are live. Sorry, I haven't done a live stream in a long time. It's been probably over a year, and for good reason. Well, as you may notice, it is a different studio. Let's see, there's a little I'm in my basement right now, so it's yeah, it's kind of a makeshift little thing I just set up really quickly. It works for now. I mean, I'm finishing my album here, so eventually I'll go and build something in my garage attic, but until then, we'll be stuck here. So as you may see the title, the plan for the day is that I'm going to try to make music without actually hearing it. So that's going to basically involve me taking my headphones off and keeping them turned down and far away. So when the music comes through, I won't be hearing it. I'm just going to be guessing. So if you'd like to hear what I'm working on, stay tuned, cuz this is going to be probably a train wreck of a song if you ask me, but we'll see. All right, let's see, make sure. Yeah, I can't hear shit. So, where to start? Let's make some chords. A little scared. Let's see if I want to make sure that if anybody leaves comments that I will notice. I am not gonna be antisocial. All right. Well, what is a good option? We'll choose Nexus. Analog 2 lead. No, we're gonna start with chords. So all I have is the waveform to look at. It's very I kind of like that waveform. I don't know, but I feel like it might be loud. Let's all right. We'll go with a nice basic chord, I guess. Okay. I guess this is where music theory knowledge comes into play a bit, because it might save me a little bit of headache. I don't know. It sucks not being able to hear it. I have no idea how this is gonna sound. Let's try that. I may have made the most standard sounding pop chords, but this is all I have just looking at it. All right, let's move on. Let's make a melody. Serum 2. How about that? We got some serum. That's a crazy looking waveform. All right. I'm a little nervous to use this, but we're just gonna mess with it, see what happens. How do we feel about that? I feel like this, whatever this is, I feel like this probably sounds bad. Gotta make sure I can't hear my headphones. I did hear like the slightest, most brief sound. I just want to make sure that doesn't come through at all. So, all right, you'll see here, I'm not cheating. All I know is this sounded really bad. Whatever this is. We're gonna layer. So, I'm just gonna go with what my gut tells me is it needs to be like a pluck sound. Probably needs a little bit of sub in it. I don't know. You know what makes everything sound good? We're just doing an 8-bar loop here. I don't know how much further I could actually take. Well, maybe I could turn into a song. All right, Flex, what you got for us? So we have strings, and now we have a annoying melody sound, possibly, or maybe good melody. I think we should just layer on like. Synpluck round. Just a nice little layer, I guess. That must be loud. I'm sorry. If I burst anybody's eardrums, I'm sorry. When they say mix with your ears, not your eyes. All right, I'm prepared for this to sound really bad. So this melody here, we're gonna soothen it out. I'm sure that had to have helped at least 10%. All right, let's do a bass. We'll try a Serum again. All right, and I'm not playing around here. Let's just take the root notes. Did I do it right? Oh? There we go. I've done this kind of thing so many times, it's just kind of like muscle memory. I feel like it's too deep. Let's see. Let's check out the frequency spectrum. I feel like that's hitting right. I don't know. I kind of like throw in like a little bit of extra mid frequency and then kind of roll it off a little. And then I think I throw in some distortion to kind of liven it up. And let's just throw a limiter on there just because of all the wobbliness that it has. I want to preserve the bass a bit. So I hope that did something cool. Micro shift, that's a cool one. Is there no bass? Synth bass enhancer. That sounds like the right thing to put on this. All right. All right, we're gonna route all of these into a new signal bus. Instruments. Instrument bus. All right, let's take that. Okay. Mo TT. Yeah, it's like OTT, but Mo. Some guy named Mo made it, I think. So what you're supposed to do is like turn it down a bit. Like the amount seems to help a lot with some sounds. If you know anything about what's going on here, it could help. I don't know. All right, let's do some drums. What do we got here? Kicks. This is gonna be one of the easiest parts but hardest parts. I can hear the rhythm that I want, but I can hear it in my head, but I can't hear the drums I'm using. So I gotta look at the kick drums. Ah, screw it, we'll use this one. This is kind of a test to see how well do you know your DAW, your DAW. Is that like, oh, that's looping it. Ah, see, if I wouldn't have known that, it would have just continued to play over and over again. Trying to guess how it sounds by just looking at it is so difficult. All right, we'll try. Shit. We're gonna take all the drums and put those into their own bus as well. And then I'm gonna try to affect them all the same way so it has the best chance of sounding good. But as you may know, we're not off to a good start, hopefully. Well, maybe we are. I don't know. Hi-hat loop. I feel like that's cheating. This is where I'm really gonna get messed up. That one seems like it looks like a good waveform. Bring back to micro shifts. I also thought, why don't we just use a little humanization on these chords? Obviously, duration is gonna have to be more aligned. Duration range, velocity range. That seems okay. I don't know. We'll make it work. Chop. Probably too much hi-hat. The clap here. after doing a little bit of mixing, I can conclude that I don't know what I'm even doing at this point. So I want to put my headphones on and now take a listen, see what we were able to come up with. All right. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, actually. I'm pleasantly surprised. For not being able to hear anything I made, that's not bad. Sounds like a stock preset almost. Not gonna lie. I don't know why I didn't even change the Nexus preset. I just went straight for the stock one. I don't like that. Yeah, that's literally not bad at all. All right, well, thanks for tuning in. Whoever does, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Should I do it again? Should I do a time trial version of this? Or should I stick with the 5-minute beats? You let me know. Also, stay tuned for the new album. I am working on mastering and finishing up the last few songs. So, you guys, stay chill, stay cool.